If you didn't see my video yesterday, Unrivaled messaged me. I was so excited, kind of still am. I had left a poll in one of my stories saying, who would you like to see on Unrivaled's roster next? They messaged me and asked me to let them know what the top players were. So if you have time, comment down below and I'm gonna message them tomorrow morning and let them know who the top players were. Unrivaled announced their 14th player today, Unicorn Satu Sabali. So let's talk a little bit about Breanna and Napheesa and a little bit more about Unrivaled. Breanna Stewart was born in Cicero, New York, which is only about 2 hours from where I live. Breanna started playing for the high school team while she was in 8th grade, and in 2012 after high school, she went on to play for UConn. Breanna's list of high school and college highlights and awards are more than impressive. Breanna was drafted first overall in the 2016 WNBA draft by Seattle Storm. She would play alongside superstar veteran point guard Sue Bird. Imagine that. Stewart immediately made an impact in the league as she scored 23 points in her debut game against LA Sparks. She went on to win Rookie of the Year by a landslide that year. Now, Breanna ended up missing the entire 2019 season after suffering a torn Achilles while playing overseas in Russia. Because the WNBA lacks any kind of inactive list, the Storm suspended Stewart in order to free up a roster spot. But shortly thereafter, the league made her a paid ambassador for the 2019 season, making her the first active player to fill such a role. In July 2020, Breanna returned to playing. She won her second title with the Storm in 2020 and was named the 2020 WNBA Finals MVP. On February 1st, 2023, Breanna signed with the New York Liberty. Breanna also won her third gold medal this year. She previously went to the 2016 and the 2020 Olympics, which were actually in 2021. And of course, she went to this year's Olympics. Now, Napheesa Collier, she was born in Jefferson City, Missouri. When Napheesa wanted to play basketball, the only AAU team in Jefferson City wouldn't let her try out, so her parents started a new team. How amazing is that? They called it the Lady Warriors, and they recruited girls from other nearby towns. Now, the best part is that the Lady Warriors went on to compete in the National AAU tournament. The team that originally wouldn't let Collier try out later offered her a spot, but she remained with the Lady Warriors. Napheesa graduated in 2015, and after she graduated, she went on to attend UConn, just like Breanna Stewart. Napheesa was selected by the Minnesota Lynx as the 6th overall pick in the 2019 draft. She was asked to play small forward, then power forward, and later small forward. In her first WNBA game, she scored 27 points against the Chicago Sky for the second highest debut ever for any rookie after Candace Parker. And Napheesa herself has had an impressive list of career highlights and awards as well. This year at the Olympics, she brought home her second gold medal. Napheesa also played in the 2020 Olympics, which were actually in 2021. And I'm sure you know by now, if you've been following along with me, how excited I am about Unrivaled Basketball. If you don't know a lot about it, I will recap it again. In July of 2023, Breanna Stewart and Napheesa Collier founded a new professional women's 3-versus-3 basketball league, Unrivaled. It allows the WNBA players to stay in the States after the WNBA season is over. Unrivaled's inaugural season is set to begin January 2025 in Miami, Florida. Now, Unrivaled's going to feature a brand new style of 3-versus-3 basketball. The games are going to be played on a compressed full court. It's going to be 70 by 50 feet. The league's also going to set a record high average salary in women's sports history. Unbelievable. And these women get to stay in the States. They don't have to travel overseas anymore. They get to be here with their families. They get to be here with their children. All 30 initial players will also receive equity ownership. The league will be based in Miami, but will go on tour to several cities throughout the season. So far, they have 14 of the 30 players. We have Breanna Stewart, Napheesa Collier, Arike Gumbawali, Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Ryan Howard, Kalia Copper, Jackie Young, Angel Reese, Derica Hamby, Kayla McBride, Marina Mabry, and today's 14th, Satu Sabali. If you want to know more about Unrivaled Basketball, you can go to unrivaled.basketball. That's their webpage, and it will tell you everything you need to know.